Hi, my name is Mike Theiss, and I teach my face-to-face classes at the University of Wisconsin Marathon campus. I also teach for the University of Wisconsin online campus. I will be working with you in an application called Microsoft Excel. I'd like to take some time to go through and do a tutorial on the concept of absolute and relative cell references. I do have a very small little worksheet here, but I wanted to keep it so that we could visualize everything, and that makes it easier to focus on the concepts, the relationships, and the tools being used, and not worrying about where numbers are. This worksheet is designed with an assumption area, pretty basic one. All of the summer employees get the same rate of pay. Okay, and I only got 4 of them, so I made it really nice and easy. Again, the idea is to focus on the concept, the procedure, what's going on, and why. I placed my mouse cursor in cell F3. That's where the action's going to be. Okay, I'm going to work on what I owe Abram over here, and I'm going to tell my computer, hey computer, there's a formula coming. Don't let the fact that the equal sign is centered, these must have been pre-formatted cells. I can go back and realign them later. I'm going to take what's in, and I like using my mouse because the least amount of keystrokes the better, less mistakes chances to be made. What's in E3, and I'm going to take and I'm going to multiply that, so I need to use the appropriate mathematical operator. E3 times what's in D9. Okay, my assumption area does have that rate. And at this point, I tap enter. I have a value, $511.20 for Abram. That displayed value, as we talked about in an earlier tutorial, what is displayed is fine. That's what you and I use. But the most important thing is the formula. Okay, up here in the formula bar, we see the relationship that was created to display the formula. Now, we know this is right. Yeah, oh yeah, that's fine. We also have our friendly, handy-dandy little autofill tool right here. And I'm going to say, hey, if it's right for Abram, it should be right for the other folks. And I am dragging down the autofill handle. There's nothing there. What happened? What is going on here? Let's take a look at our relationship, because that's what we copied down. E3 times D9. We go to the middle one here. E5, that would make sense, times D11. That's this cell where my cursor is. When we used autofill, we assumed automatically by default that there was a relative relationship. And when we pull downwards here to fill in the relationship for these cells, the computer said, well, if it's going down here, it's relative, it's going to go down here. It went to this cell, and it keeps working its way down. That's the theory of relativity. And when you need it, it's great. Works fantastic. But we don't need it here. How do I tell my computer the relationship to stay, absolutely positively stay in D9? Well, it's a real simple tool you can do. You can go up to the formula bar, or you can double click on the cell with the formula in it. I'm going to double click on the cell. It's a little bigger and easier to see. I know that E3 is correct, and that's going to change. I want that to be relative. I'm going to go from E3 to E4, 5, 6. D9 is what I would call an absolute cell reference. absolutely positively this, okay, a regular keyboard and you tap your F4 key, you will see the computer place the dollar signs in front of the D and the dollar sign in front of the 9. This is an absolute cell reference. It means stay on column D. Then it goes over here and it says, oh, I have to stay on column 9. That is good. Now, this value is correct, and we don't have to worry about that one. But let's see what happens now when we take this new cell reference that we made absolute and we apply it to our little tutorial here. Let me take a look at the middle one again. And I'm going to go up to the formula bar. Take what's in E5, that's right, and multiply it times D9. Every single one of these cells is absolutely pointed to cell D9. When you need to create these kind of relationships, this is an extremely handy tool. Please get comfortable with how to use it. I know you'll be using it in the future. And I thank you very much. Have a good day.